Welcome to Region Degenerates. We are a proud member of the Overtime Sports Network. You can find the Overtime Sports Network on the interwebs at www.otsportsnetwork.wixsite.com/OTSN. We have all your gambling, blogging, podcast needs. We also have live shows. Now go check us out. We are also on Twitter at _OTSN. We no longer have next. We are now. Boys, let's get to the show. Welcome to Region Degenerates, introducing your co-hosts.
It's your boy Nate.
And everyone's favorite idiot, Kyle Crown.
And I am your host, Mikey Wilson. Here. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Region Degenerates. We have a full house today. We got Negative Nate. Shot me some nasty text messages this morning. Called me an old boy.
That's because you are an old boy.
You are an old boy.
I'm not.
What time did you go to bed last night?
1:30 in the morning.
Yikes. That's a lie. He said that he got woke up by his dog in the middle of the night. Guess what time the middle of the night was?
10.
12.
Yeah, I went to bed at 9:30. So what?
Middle of the night, midnight.
So what? I went to bed at 9:30 last night. So what? Got my ass whooped in Monopoly again.
Oh, shocker.
And then your intern's back, I see.
Yeah, man. I know you missed me.
He's making his bi-monthly appearance.
Yeah.
Hey,
he made himself a
I've
drink.
been a busy boy, man.
He made himself a drink. I had to go get my own again.
No,
Nate,
these drinks were already made.
Nate, how's your week been, man?
Good, I think. Kind of flew by, honestly.
Good.
Yeah.
I think it was good.
Yeah, it's
You've
been
been-
decent.
You've been twitching like crazy.
Yeah, I've been having a lot of time to play. Work's been a little slow at the gym, so I've been getting home early and playing for like 4 or 5 hours a day.
That
Fucking
time of the
sucking it
year.
up. Yeah.
Kyle Crown, I haven't seen you in like a month. How's it been, man?
Like a month, huh? You see me all the time. The people here, they don't see me ever.
The 4 people that listen to this.
I've been pretty good, man. I tweaked the fuck out of my neck last week, so I've been dealing with that for the past 10 days. Went to the chiropractor the first time in my life. Never been? Highly
Never been.
recommend. You? You'd love it.
I know, I'm sure I would. I would love to.
They'd probably hate how stiff you are everywhere because you probably are stiff as fuck. As much as you probably think you're not, you probably are.
Yeah.
I stretch every day before the gym, and the lady's like, "Do you ever stretch?" I was like, "I literally stretch every day. Like, I don't know what to tell you." But, yeah, she said my back was stiff as shit.
Yeah.
I've been good, man. Enjoying life.
Pick a monotone to talk at.
Hey, man, I talk at all kinds of talk. You don't know how I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk real loud sometimes. I'm going to talk real soft sometimes.
All right. Thursday is coming up quick. My first episode of Mikey's Morning Coffee at Bridges Scoreboard this Thursday, the 9th at Bridges Scoreboard, 4:30. Start 4:30 sharp. I don't have to wait on anybody to get there, so I can just start on time.
That's good that you don't have to wait nobody, because waiting on Nate is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
every week.
That's who we're waiting on.
Every week we're waiting.
Yeah.
Boys, I texted you about this, and I watched a Flat Earth documentary this weekend.
Sounds terrible.
It was so funny. Like, to know that there are people out there that are that stupid.
Yeah.
And not even believing in Flat Earth. Like, I like the concept of believing in Flat Earth to the point where I question everything. Right? Like, some people believe in Flat Earth just to say, like, I believe in Flat Earth because I question what people tell me, and I need science or math to back it up. I like the Flat Earth concept in that era. But for you to say that this guy, so I didn't hit play on it. I just wanted to watch the trailer, and I was watching it, and then it just went on. Like, it was on Netflix.
It was on Netflix? Oh, yeah,
It's called
okay.
Beyond the Curve.
Yeah.
I was watching the trailer, and then the trailer ended, and the screen got big, and it just kept going. And I was like, all right, I guess I'm in. And I was blown away, dude. So the main guy is on a beach in Seattle, and he draws an arc, and he says, so if we're standing here, and he puts a point on the arc, and then he puts a point on the other side of the arc, and Seattle is over here. If the Earth curved, I wouldn't be able to see those skyscrapers over in Seattle. And he points across the ocean, or not the ocean, he points across whatever water body that was. And he points at the Seattle skyscrapers, and he goes, now I can see those. Now, math says that they're not really far enough away for the arc to matter, but I don't believe that math.
People
Choose not to believe that math.
I have people on my Facebook that believe the Earth is flat.
You're friends with people like that?
So
I just laugh and just keep scrolling.
So they bought a gyroscope, just a normal gyroscope. They put it on the gyroscope measures movement in degrees. They put it in a stationary spot, so the Earth moves 15 degrees every hour. So if they check it at 1 o'clock and it says X, it says 0, and they check it at 2 o'clock, it should say 15 degrees. It said 15 degrees. They don't believe the Earth rotates, so they wanted to prove themselves right. It said 15, and they go, well, it's not a computer, so it could be wrong. So they spent $20,000 on an electric gyroscope, put it in the same spot, and it read 15 degrees to the hour, like to the 100th power, 15 degrees. And they go, yeah, we don't believe that math either.
I'm gonna spend all this money just to not believe whatever the fuck it says anyway.
And then this lady's talking, and she's talking about how flat Earth's not the only conspiracy I believe. I don't believe a plane ever flew into a building. She said that with a straight face into the camera, and just kept going.
These people are wild, man.
I'm not kidding. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I watched every minute of it, and the entire time my face was just like, what the fuck?
I can't believe you watched
Should
that.
have made it a drinking game.
Yeah.
Or anything that made you laugh, you gotta take a drink.
That's it. That's why I watched the whole time.
Mind blown.
I was laughing the entire time. It's fucking hysterical. These people are so stupid.
Yeah.
He thinks that the Earth is flat, and that there's an ice wall surrounding the outer edge, and there's a pole in the middle of the Earth, the South Pole, and that pole extends out, and there's a sunlight and a moonlight, and that rotates around the flat Earth. I'm not kidding.
So they spent $20,000 to get an electric gyroscope. Why didn't they just get a boat and figure the shit out?
There you go, right? I mean,
Preposterous.
that was one of the first things he says, and he has a model of that, the flat Earth model with a pole going up in the middle and two hands going out, and there's an Earth light and a moon light.
That's
most-
I can't.
It's called Beyond or Behind the Curve. I don't know which B word it is. It's Beyond or Behind the Curve.
I think it's beyond.
But watch it for 30 minutes and just be
Or don't.
just be mind blown, dude. It's wild. We have a fantasy football draft today.
We do.
Yikes.
The three of us and
Probably
Marco.
the most ridiculous
It's-
fantasy football draft.
It's gonna be outlandish.
Guess who's gonna win though?
I don't think anybody knows who's gonna win. I don't think anybody knows what to expect.
I'm going to win.
Yeah, right.
Also, I'd like to put out there that I will be doing 5 fucking fantasy leagues this year.
I
I'm
think
not
I'm
This one doesn't
excited
really
about it.
count though.
Yeah, this one doesn't count. So 4.
We're not playing. We're not playing for any money. We're just fucking around. So I bumped the passing yardage, so you get a half point for every yard. So if your quarterback throws for 300 yards, your quarterback gets 150 points.
Oh yeah.
And it's a 2 quarterback league.
Oh yeah. You're gonna end up with 1,000 points real easy.
I messed with a few other things, but that's like one of the big ones. I should make an interception worth like -8. Let's do that. Then so it's a kicking heavy league also. So you get 1 point for every extra point made. You get -3 points for every extra point missed. You get 1 point for every total field goal made. -5 for every total field goal missed. And then here's where it gets crazy. Not that wasn't crazy, the -5. Field goals from 0 to 39 yards are worth 30 points. If you miss one from 0 to 39 yards, it's -10 points. If you make one from 40 to 49, it's worth 40 points. If you miss from 40 to 49, it's -6 points. 50 to 59 is worth 50 points. If you miss, it's worth -5. 60 plus is worth 65 points, and 60 plus missed is -4. If you miss a field goal within 39 yards, it's -10. And then we added a head coach, so you get 5 points for a win, -5 points for a loss, -10 points for a tie.
Yikes.
If you win by 20 to 24 points, you get an extra 6 points. If you win by 15 to 19, you get an extra 5. If you lose by 25 plus points, you get minus 10. So if you lose, it's minus 15 because you get 5 for the loss and 5 for losing by that much. This league's gonna be outlandish.
Oh yeah.
Save changes.
It's gonna be a total shit show.
Oh yeah, it is.
We're all gonna be messaging you, asking a bunch of questions.
No, you're not. I don't care that much. I will not respond.
Hey, Red.
Figure it out. So I feel like quarterback's gonna go in the. There's only 4 of us, so it's not. It's a snake draft. Maybe we shouldn't make it a snake draft since there's 4 of us. Maybe it's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope.
No, you don't like that?
Snake it.
All right, that's fine.
Snake is the
There's
best
3
way
of
to
us
go.
here, so it's not like Marco ever's gonna get a say.
He's just gonna go along.
All the ayes. Motion approved. All right, let's jump into week 1. So I have scheduling conflicts next week. I'm going to be at a Red Sox game followed by a beer fest, so we will not be able to
You will be at a
record.
White Sox game, thank you.
No, I'll be at
Also,
Red
I got to
Sox
get tickets to that.
game. If Margie doesn't go, Bush has given me both of his tickets. He can't go.
Oh, dirty.
I didn't want to tell you that, but I just assumed you bought your tickets already.
I did not buy tickets. But I think
Um,
Margie wants to go.
So we're not going to be able to record next week, so we're going to break down week 1 right here, right now. Not that we could talk about Thursday because we're not going to be able to record before Thursday, even if we were recording last week. So here's what's going to happen. We'll break down each game with the spread that is current, but it's going to change before Sunday. Mikey's
Not
only-
dramatically, but
yeah, it's not going to change crazy unless a quarterback goes down before then with COVID or something. So let's jump right into it, I guess.
Week 1.
Week 1, Thursday night football. Cowboys at Buccaneers, minus 7.5. Now, this is the first time Dak and Tom have played each other in over 2 years. I went back 3 years and didn't see a Cowboys-Patriots game, and they didn't play. Tampa and Dallas didn't play last year. So I don't think Dak and Tom haven't played each other in 3 years. Also, Dak's still questionable.
Nope. He's confirmed.
I just checked it this morning.
Confirmed. 100% healthy.
I literally just checked it this morning. He's still questionable.
Check it again.
You're an idiot.
He's confirmed. 100% healthy.
Dallas, Dak Prescott, shoulder. It's probable for week 1.
Probable.
You're an idiot.
He's not questionable no more.
You're an idiot.
You said questionable.
You just said he was good to go.
Yeah,
You said that.
He's 100%.
100%. A
You're-
shoulder?
You're
Yeah,
an idiot.
probable. It's 100%.
It's not 100%.
You're an idiot. Dallas is 5-11 against the spread, and they're 2-9 straight up when they play away. Tampa Bay's 5-1 against the spread. I like Tampa Bay's odds here. I think Dak's gonna play. I don't think Dak's not gonna play. But I like the Bucs minus 7.5 here. I'll tease it up to a half point and take the plus money line if I can. Nate,
I'm gonna follow suit, but I'm gonna just keep it at 7. It's gonna be everything. The first week's gonna be touchy for me just because it's everybody's first game, jitters.
oh yeah.
So I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna stick with the Bucs, especially with the Cowboys. Aren't they? Their offensive line is kind of falling apart, right? They're
It's not
kinda
as great as it
struggling.
used to be.
You didn't
Yeah,
have to
they
say
lost
offensive
other
line.
guy.
You could have said the Cowboys are kind of falling
Just
apart.
Cowboys in general.
Whoa. They can't fall apart
Their
because they were
defensive
never fully
practice, they don't
together.
want to practice anymore last year. What wasn't it? The defense didn't want to practice. It was hard to practice because something. I forget what it was.
They're just
Their
fucking.
practice facility is wild.
Yeah, they get people watching them and shit. That would be
That's wild.
obnoxious. So I'm gonna stick Bucks. I'm gonna just keep it at minus 7.
So you can play spread or over under here. I don't think we're allowed to play money line unless it's a pick 'em or within 3 points. How about that?
Okay.
Rules for this year?
That's stupid.
You're an idiot. It's like 6 times I called an idiot in the past 5 minutes. Crown 'em. Cowboys minus 10.
Yikes, man. I'm not stupid. I mean, the Bucks do have all of their starters coming back, their whole freaking team. And the Bucks defense was actually pretty good last year. So I would like to think the Cowboys got a chance. I would like to take the Cowboys plus 3. But I think I'm just going to go Bucks minus 7.5. I'm going to
I
try
was doing that to me earlier.
to bet with my head here, not my heart. Also, Dak is 100% healthy. He is playing week 1.
I I literally just read that off of my website.
Your website is ass, man. Google it somewhere else.
You Googled it and just trusted the first thing you saw?
I looked at 4 of them.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I know this?
I'm just telling you what my website says. This is the
Website's
website I
trash.
go by all year.
Ageless Tom Brady. Let's see how he does.
Okay. You want Bucks -7?
And a half. It's a 7.5 on FanDuel, so I'm taking the half.
All right. Nate, take this
Fuck
next
that
game for
push.
us.
What?
Take this next game for us. We're going to alternate games.
Oh, okay.
Take the next game, Nate.
We got Steelers versus the Bills at the Bills.
Who do you think's gonna win this game?
Bills are at -6.5. Over under is at 48.5. Pittsburgh is 2-5 against the spread. 10-3 against the spread at what the hell? Oh, what? And straight up versus Buffalo. I was like at.
We
My-
went over that one, too.
My eyes.
He's not. He doesn't have the greatest eyes.
And Buffalo's 9-2 at home. So I'm going to stick with the Bills just because I have very little faith that Ben Roethlisberger is still good. So I'm going to go Josh Allen.
Agreed.
Josh Allen and the Bills at -6.5.
I mean, I would honestly probably push that number a little higher because I think the Bills are going to win this game by more than a touchdown. I'll take, because that's what it's at, I'll take the Bills.
They do still have their good defense, though. Steelers.
Yeah, the Bills, everyone has high expectations for Josh Allen this year. Like MVP numbers, like they think it's going to happen. Him and Diggs are going to be a combo. So, I mean, the Bills are good right now, and the Steelers are on the down. I mean, they did get the rookie running back, but I don't think he's going to help that team that much. Not with Big Ben back there. And they don't have a backup quarterback that's worth anything.
And Diggs and Allen was a mid-round handcuff.
Yeah, it was.
It was like a 5th rounder.
Had a shot at him. I like the Bills -6.5 here. You're talking Pittsburgh Steelers 2-5 against the spread, and Buffalo's 9-2 against the spread. Those are the only numbers you need. Bills -6.5.
The next game we got the gosh damn Jets. They're playing the Panthers at Panthers. New Jersey's ass all the time. They're 1-7 straight up away and 1-8 against the spread in the month of September. Carolina hasn't been good. They're against the spreads 1-5 at home, but they do have McCaffrey back this year. Last year he was hurt for most of the season. I don't know. So I was even thinking about this with the fantasy when it came to drafting wide receivers. Do you draft anybody from Carolina? Do you think that they're going to be worth anything? Because they're all over the place, right? Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. You don't know what they can do with their weapons because the quarterback is not firmly, I don't know.
Well, you don't know what they're going to do, but you do know the Panthers are probably going to be playing from behind a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a revenge game.
But
Sam
it
Darnold
is
versus
the
the
Jets. Yeah, Sam Darnold is, I don't know. Sam Darnold might be able to make things happen. Everyone thinks he just needed to get away from the Jets. I don't know if I really want to touch the spread on this either. What's the over-under at? 45.5?
45.5.
Holy shit. Yeah, I'm going to hit that under, man.
Yeah, I'm going to take the under too. You got New York sitting at 8-4 with the under, and you got Carolina sitting at 4-2 with the over. So the under's hitting 4 of 6 times for Carolina, and the under's hitting 8 of 12? 8 of 12 times for the Jets. Under all day. Nate?
For sure. I'm sticking under as well.
All right, I'll take the next game. I got Jags at
Sticking you
Texans.
under.
Jags
That's right.
-3. The over-under's at 44.5. Again, these two teams, you don't know what you're going to get. You got a rookie quarterback over Jacksonville, and you got a backup quarterback in Texas. Texas is 1-5 against the spread, and Jacksonville is 2-4 against the spread. So this might be a game where you play the under. The under is 4-2. So Jacksonville, the under is hit 4 of 6 times when Jacksonville was the favorite. Jacksonville tends to be the favorite here. The over is 44.5, but you just don't know what you're going to get out of the rookie quarterback. He might come out and say, I'm the guy, and just fucking gunsling it all over the place.
Trevor Lawrence is the guy. You need to understand this.
I disagree.
He is the guy.
I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to be bad.
He has been the
And
guy
we'll circle back
since
to
his
that.
sophomore year of college.
And we'll circle back to that. Yeah, but he's on the Jaguars. I like the Jags -3.
I'm gonna follow that. I think that's a pretty safe bet, especially with Deshaun Watson probably not playing this year, or at least in the depth chart at second or QB. No, he's QB3 or
yeah,
QB2.
he ain't playing.
Yeah, he's not playing. So, and really, Houston don't really have a whole lot of weapons. I don't think right now either. So
Tyrod Taylor, I think, is the quarterback.
There's a quarterback, but they got.
well,
I mean, they still
Tyrod-
got Cooks.
Tyrod used to be a guy in Buffalo, though.
he's a good backup. He was a good starter last year till the trainer fucking tried to kill him.
That's
and puncture his
right.
lung.
I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Tyrod. They got Phillip Lindsay. They got Mark Ingram. They have a 3-headed running back game.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with all them.
Brandon Cooks, Anthony Miller.
Brandon Cooks.
They don't have a lot,
Brandon Cooks is good, but he needs someone to throw him the ball.
but he's just fast. He's just like that. He's like Deshaun
Tyreek.
Jackson.
Tyrod could air it out a little bit.
I mean, Tyrod's going to be that dual threat. He can. I mean, if he can still run. Yeah. So I think Jags is a safe bet. So I'm going Jags -3.
-3. I kind of want to take the Jags -6.5. I just think Houston's fucking dog shit without Deshaun Watson. Even they're dog shit with Deshaun Watson last year.
Yeah, but Tyrod Taylor has been a starter in the league. It's not like he's CJ Beathard.
I don't know. I also feel like I just have 100% confidence in Trevor Lawrence. And I'm a big fan of James Robinson because I know they drafted that rookie this year and he got hurt, so he's not even going to be able to play. But James Robinson was an animal when it came to fantasy last year, so I was feeling good about it.
Too, so.
I mean, Carlos Hyde is old, and somehow he's still running. He makes it work.
Hyde and Tyrod Taylor were the combo in Buffalo, weren't they?
Once upon a time.
I believe so.
I'll play it safe, though, and just go with the numbers here and just take the Jags -3.
And Chenault Jr.'s on his way up, too. He
Oh,
played pretty
yeah,
good last
baby.
year.
Guess who got him in fantasy?
You're going to see a lot of just favorites and unders because you don't know what's going to happen in week 1.
Week 1, anything can happen, man. I don't say anything, but
Shit, I would say for the next 2 weeks.
nah. Week 2, you're
You're
gonna
going to
have
find out what your rookie quarterbacks can do this week, and you can make assumptions from there. You're up, Nate.
Oh, my bad. Oh, we got Cards at Titans. Titans are -3. The over-under is 52.
It's high, man.
I mean, they're both pretty high-powered offenses, got decent defenses. Arizona's 5-1 against the spread versus Tennessee, and Tennessee's 1-5 against the spread in September. So that's kind of tough. Again, I'm gonna play it safe. I still think there's a lot of high offense, so I'm gonna pick the over. It might be a little crazy, but I think both teams can score at least 20 points apiece.
So Tannehill hasn't practiced in the last 10 days because he's on a COVID list.
That doesn't matter. You got Derrick Henry.
Julio Jones hasn't practiced because of surgery.
That doesn't matter because you're Julio.
And who's the wide receiver on the other side?
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown has also not practiced in like a week and a half because of, so they have no timing right now. If you believe in that. If that's a thing you think about going in, like quarterback hasn't seen the two main wide receivers run a route at all yet.
Yeah, but he's been playing with them for years.
I agree. They're athletes, but I think that matters.
You throw it up to Julio.
No, it does, for sure.
You
It
throw
does.
it to
I agree.
Julio, he's going to get it.
Hey, Julio, run a seam.
Yeah, but you
Boom.
have throwing it to Julio. He's gonna go up and get it. But you have to know if he's gonna fade left or fade right on a streak route.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You have to know what hand is his strong hand.
That does worry me a little bit, but I
Strong
think
hand.
I don't think
I'm saying, like, when he turns around, is he become more comfortable reaching with his left hand up or reaching with his right hand up? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
What bucket are you gonna drop it in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you.
No,
off.
you're
he's
right.
going to drop it in his bucket.
It's definitely something to
Doesn't matter
worry
which
about,
one
but
it
I still
is.
think they're still pretty good. 10 days they've had the whole off season to practice with each other. I think 10 days isn't going to throw off their chemistry that much, I wouldn't think. I think if they had all of the summer and the off season to throw balls to each other, I don't think 10 days is going to really throw off their chemistry too much. So I still think that the Cardinals and Tennessee can put up 52 points total or over that.
I hope they do. I love seeing shootouts. Cockround?
Big fan of shootouts. I think everyone is. I I don't know. I would like to say that Kyler Murray could have a great season as well as he started off last year, plus with D-Hop. But I just think the Titans are just full of weapons. I don't know. I just don't think. I don't know. I'm gonna go Titans here, and
You can go money line.
I'm.
Yeah, we set up to 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the money line. Give me the money line.
Titans money line.
Yeah.
So I want to go back to 2 numbers. Arizona's 5-1 against the spread versus Tennessee, and Tennessee is 1-5 against the spread in September. Now in week 1, you could throw a lot of these numbers out. New quarterbacks, new regimes, new head coaches,
New wide receivers. You don't never know. Everything changes.
But I think these 2 teams, for the most part, have stayed the same.
Yep.
With the exception of Julio.
Yeah, with the exception of your wide receiver 2, which is a huge get, by the way. I'm not shutting that down at all. But I'm going to play the numbers here, and I'm going to take the Cardinals +3. And I think that's a little bit of a stretch for a week 1 bet. But I'm going Cardinals +3.
All right.
Oh, nice. +3. Oh.
Crown
'em. All right, next game you got Eagles at Falcons. The Falcons are favored here minus. What? You looked at me weird.
I wanted to see if you were reading your phone or the screen so I can move the screen.
Oh no. Falcons are -3.5. Over/unders at 47.5. Philly's 0-6 against the spread. Oh man, and Atlanta's 5-0 against Philly. Ooh. I mean, you might as well just go. Atlanta. Fuck it. Fuck the Falcons, man. They fuck me every year when I bet on the Falcons, man.
Don't fall for it.
Man, you trying to get me with these numbers, man. That's what it is. Look, every year I bet on the Falcons, and I'll parlay them with somebody, and they're the reason why I lose a fucking parlay. That's happened to me like 4 or 5 times in the past 2 years. Gosh. Look, Falcons lost Julio. Calvin Ridley is a stud. Matt Ryan can still sling it. And you don't know what the Eagles are going to do. They were mediocre. They do have Hurts.
They got Pitts.
Fuck. Oh,
Falcons has got Pitts.
Yeah, Falcons does have Pitts.
He actually, I saw
got
one
Pitts
play
too.
from him. What was it last week? He caught a ball and ran for like 30 fucking yards untouched.
Look,
Dude's a beast. He's a beast.
look. I think the Eagles have a shot at making the playoffs this year because, I mean, honestly, no one knows
Yeah,
what's going to happen in that division.
Oh no.
Fuck, man.
Which division is that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
We're going to go Falcons -3.5.
Yikes.
I know. I fuck the Falcons. But here we go, week 1.
Go ahead, Nate.
Just know that if the Falcons lose this game, or I lose this bet because of them.
No, it'll be 3 weeks for it'll be
I
probably
would-
a month and a half before he gets back on a microphone.
I will never again. Yeah, piss off. I will never again bet on these fucking Falcons for the rest of the year. They're gonna make or break me week 1.
I think they're gonna definitely win a few games. They're, man.
This is a
I'm
game
gonna
they
stick
can win.
Eagles. Yeah, I'm gonna stick Eagles -3.5.
I wasn't impressed by Hurts last year.
They haven't really lost anybody this year, right? Nelson Aguilar was on the Raiders last year, or he's in the Patriots now.
He's on the Patriots
now.
too.
Yeah. So we'll finally see what Jalen Hurts can do with, as the official starter. So I think they'll be all right.
With some experience under
What's
his
the
belt.
Falcons' offensive line look like? Because I mean, that defensive front for Philadelphia is pretty fucking stout.
I'm hoping for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Matty Ice, you can't let him get hit too many more times, right?
Yeah. I'll just dump it off to Cal Pitts.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's going to be a close game there, I think.
I think this is going to be a low-scoring game, or this is going to be Jalen Hurts' coming out game.
Yeah.
Not that he hasn't had a coming out game already.
Yeah.
He beat the Chiefs. Let's not play around. But this is going to be like, hey, I'm for real. There's tape on me now, and I can still go.
Right.
I like the Eagles +3.5. You can take all these numbers and just flush them down the toilet. I mean, Philadelphia's 0-6 against the spread away. Atlanta is 0-5 against the spread in week 1. Someone's got to win this game, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to take the points here.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the points and hope for the best. 3.5. Hopefully this is a 3-point game, and it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Next we got Chargers -1 at Washington football team. The over-unders at 44.5. I like the Chargers here. The Chargers are 4-1 against the spread, and Washington is 6-2 against the spread. But again, you can throw this number out because Fitz wasn't leading the charge last year.
It was Alex Smith. Or no. Yeah.
No.
Was
He didn't start it.
He played a little bit, but
Yeah.
there was 3 quarterbacks last year, and they went through 3 or 4 quarterbacks last year.
Oh, yeah,
I'm taking Chargers -1. Chargers are 4-1 against the spread, and I like the Chargers. There's just not. I don't know how you bet on Washington, outside of praying for a little bit of Fitzmagic.
I would like to feed off that. Washington, I think, is going to win that division. They have a very good defense. If you remember who's on that team, do you remember? Oh, okay, that's fine. It's fine. You don't have to think about it. I think Washington's going to win this game, so I'm going to go Washington. They're the underdogs, +1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that.
Fuck, might as well take money line if they're.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably going to go money line. Just give me money line out of that.
I guess
think
I'll go with that too, yeah.
Justin Herbert's good, but Washington, I think, is better.
1 point just gets you out of a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit with Washington. Fitzmagic. I like Justin Herbert. He did a lot of good things last year, but
he's good for your fantasy league. You're welcome.
Yeah, good fantasy quarterback. But I think Fitzmagic is gonna find a way to pull it out, and Chase Young's gonna be fucking chasing Justin Herbert around all game.
So.
That's the guy I'd take Fitzmagic in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Look, it's a revenge game every game, man.
Yeah, he's played for 29 of the 32 teams.
That's not funny.
It is funny.
He's keeping a job.
It's not us.
Oh. All right, next we got 49ers -7.5 at the Lions. I was about to say, I'm staring at the screen. At the Lions, over under 45.5. San Fran is 4-2 against the spread away versus Detroit. And Detroit is 4-1 in September. 1-11 straight up at home.
1-11 straight up at home.
Not good.
Detroit is just ass.
Not great.
At all times. They got rid of their best player in Matt
Both
Stafford.
of their best players, even though one of them barely ever played because he was always hurt.
And the quarterback went, or the cornerback. They got rid of.
I didn't even know that, but Galladay was who I was talking about.
I mean, you can talk about Megatron too. It's
yeah,
like
Megatron.
They just don't want to keep anybody that's good.
Yeah.
And when they get somebody that's good, they don't want to put anybody that's good around them.
Yeah.
They've had plenty of time to build around Matt Stafford, and they didn't. So, yeah, anyways, real easy. Going to go 49ers -7.5. I think that's pretty smart. Even if it is Trey Lance or
that's the
Garoppolo.
That's the key, right? Because they haven't announced it. Shanahan said, I don't need to announce a starting quarterback.
Yeah.
So, would Shanahan be bold enough to play two quarterbacks, like college style?
I would. I mean, I don't know.
No.
Because you have two completely different quarterbacks. Trey Lance is a guy that can probably do Wildcat, and Jimmy Garoppolo is a guy that just sits in the pocket and throws.
Yeah. I think I left my phone in my car.
I'd pray the answer is no.
You're stupid.
But
if they go up enough, I think we'll actually see Trey Lance play a little bit today or against them. But
that would be the only scenario where
Garoppolo's
I
still gonna
like
start.
two quarterbacks.
If Garoppolo's still healthy, I think they're going to keep him playing just like they're doing with the Bears. They're going to keep Dalton in. They're going to have him learn a little bit.
They're paying
get a couple
Garoppolo
plays
a lot.
in, get Garoppolo some rest in between a few drives, and then he's still going to be the backup for a little while, and then they'll either trade him off next year or trade him off before the deadline.
Ugh.
Kaka?
Yeah, I'm 100%. The 49ers are a better team. The Lions are fucking ass. Terrible. I'm going to go Niners -7.5.
Do they got all their defensive players back? Because I know they were missing like half the team last year. In the
last year, a
Because of
lot of
the
people
COVID
got
or-
hit. No,
injuries.
hurt. Yeah, dude, it was bad for
injuries.
them last year.
Bosa was hurt. Fuck, dude, just you name it. They were missing.
It was
everybody.
like all their starters were hurt.
Garoppolo was hurt. They were playing some dude. I didn't even. He was from like
The
Cal
whole-
or USC.
Wasn't it like the whole start from the 2019?
the team that made it to the Super Bowl? None of them made it.
None of them was
were
playing.
in
They
the
were all
playoffs
hurt.
this year.
It was insane, man. They are a superior team. Obviously, they all have to be healthy, but anyone's a superior team to the Lions, too, by the way.
So I'm going to go against the numbers again. I mean, your over is 6-3 for San Francisco, and your over is 4-1 for Detroit. I'd like I'll retract that before I even say it. I'm going to go under here at 45.5. 49ers don't know who their starting quarterback's going to be, and the Lions are relying on Jared Goff to be who?
Who they thought he was going to be?
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm going to take the
I just don't know where it's
I'm going to take the under at 45.5.
Yeah, that was my neck. Fuck. All right. Next. What is the next game? We got Seahawks and Cults. Seahawks
The
and
Colts?
Colts.
Cult.
The
Oh,
Colts?
sorry, the Colts. Oh, my bad. Did I say that wrong?
Cult of personality? I'm going to see him this weekend.
Just FYI, Seahawks aren't great away. They're 0-5 against the spread away. And Indy
5. That's painful, man.
Indy is also 0-7 straight up in week 1.
Yikes.
Just a few numbers. Not good. The Colts lost to... Who the fuck did they lose to week 1 last year? Damn it.
It was like Jacksonville. It was like the worst team in the league.
Yeah. That was the only win they had. That was the only win Jacksonville had was against the Colts week 1. So, just an FYI, the Colts are ass. They have a pretty solid defense, though. Taylor's not bad.
T.Y. Hilton's out. I know you're talking defense, but I just jumped in late.
I mean, who's throwing the ball to T.Y. Hilton? Come on, man. Do you even know the quarterback over there? Do you?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Do you know the quarterback over there for Indy?
Wentz, right?
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
Is he? Yeah, he's back though.
He's back.
Yeah,
They
he's
had
back.
like some miracle foot surgery.
Yeah. I'm not worried about anything the Colts have. The Seahawks going to win this game because they're just better. So, Seahawks -2. I can't believe they're only 2.5. Seahawks -2.5. That's what I'm going to hit. So, what about you, Nate?
I'm going to stick with the Hawks here. -2.5. Oh, actually, let's just go money line. It's less. It'll be all right. I'll go Hawks. Fucking shit. I'll go Hawks money line. I think this is going to be a good year for DK Metcalf. Yeah. Hopefully, Russell Wilson can have a
What was his name?
Rumpelstiltskin?
Russell Wilson can have a better year than he has been, and he can actually be consistent. So, I'm gonna stick with the Hawks here.
Blackhawks?
Yeah, Blackhawks. Wilson's moonball is insane.
I'll take the Hawks -2.5 because this might be the only Hawks team I watch this year.
Oh, that's rough, man. How do you say that?
Oh, salute.
Well, I'm not too excited about the mandate they put in Chicago. So I might be protesting this year. We'll see.
You still watch the games on TV?
Nah, I don't think I want to give them my ratings or any of my money. No merch, no eyes on the product.
Pritzer's a dick.
Yeah, well, I'm taking Seahawks -2.5. Crown, you said Hawks -2.5 too, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was pouring shots.
I'll take them for fucking
Pouring
-7.
11 a.m. shots. Breakfast shots.
Yikes.
Next game we're talking about is Vikings -3.5 at Bengals. Cincinnati's ready to come back and
Isn't
go
that the
off
Keno?
this year. Vikings are also trying to do that with Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. Minnesota's 0-7 against the spread, and Cincinnati is 5-2 against the spread at home. The over is 8-3 as far as Minnesota is concerned, and this is a 48-point
Minnesota.
over/under. These are two teams that might actually be able to score. But I'm going Vikings -3.5. I'm throwing the numbers out the window. Minnesota's 0-7 against the spread, and again, Cincinnati's 5-2 against the spread at home. That the numbers say Cincinnati's going to win this game, but Mikey Wilson's telling you the Vikings are going to win by 4.
Realistically, the Bengals have always been asked, and they're going to figure it out. I believe in Joe Burrows. Okay, I believe that they have something brewing over there.
Did they give him a better offensive line?
Don't know. But I believe in Joe Burrows. So, with that being said, I don't care about anything else, but I just think they're both going to score, so I'm going to go with the over here. I also don't trust the Vikings offense. Like, I do understand that they have a good wide receiver in Jefferson. Dalvin Cook, which Dalvin Cook can probably beat the Bengals by himself.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Minnesota's probably going to either have a 40-point game or a 0-point game this year.
Oh, yeah.
They're either going to figure out how to shut them down or they're going to try to outscore. Like, the opposing team is either going to figure out how to shut them down or figure out that they need to score 100 points to win this game.
Yeah.
And they might.
You never know.
I'm going to follow you, Mikey. I'm going to go Vikings 3.5. Until I see that the Bengals get Joe Burrow some protection, I think they're going to end up with a QB2 here in like 3-4 weeks. So
Yeah, and that goes back to sticking with what you know, right?
Yep.
If Joe Burrow comes out week 1 and just says, "Hey, I'm the guy in Cincinnati,"
This
then,
is my team.
Maybe week 2 I might be bet on Cincinnati, but right now I know who Kirk Cousins is.
Yeah.
He's ass.
Oh, my bad. We got Dolphins at Patriots, who are minus 2.5 here. Over-under is at 44.5. Miami is 9-3 against the spread. And what am I looking at? Oh, whoa.
New England's
there's a lot.
4-1 against the spread in week
There you
1.
go. There you go. That's what I was looking for. I was super
Gotcha.
confused. Yeah, and then New England is 4-1 against the spread at week 1. They have their new guy in Mac Jones. Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones. So it's going to be a game of Alabama quarterbacks
Oh.
in Tua
Yep.
versus Mac Jones.
But Mike Smalls would like that.
Yeah, he probably would. Like, oh, I had an interview with Tua Tagovailoa. Really nice guy. So
We should have him back on. He was good. He was
yeah,
good.
he
guy.
was good. I don't know. I still think the Patriots are getting their defensive starters back that they were missing last year.
That was a COVID thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sit out.
They sat out. Yeah. They had half their like big time defensive players sit out
People
last year.
forget. People forget.
There's only gonna be a few times that the Dolphins might have a chance of beating the Patriots. I don't think it's gonna be week 1. It'll probably be the next time. So I'm gonna stick with the Patriots money line.
Nice.
Oh, yeah? Well, fuck both of you guys, because I'm going to go Dolphins here. Uh-huh. What are they, plus 2.5?
For the underdog. Minus 2.5.
Yeah, give me Dolphins plus 2.5. I believe in Tua. And I believe that the Dolphins can beat the Patriots in week 1.
You don't believe in it enough to take the money line, apparently.
Give me the fucking money line.
Oh.
Give me it right now.
Oh, okay.
Bet I won't.
Okay, had to be strong armed.
Bet I won't.
Couldn't come up
I'm
with it
parlaying
himself,
this whole
huh?
motherfucking pick. Every single pick, I'm parlaying it.
All right.
$1.
So I said,
$1,200 payout.
your boy from Jacksonville was good,
He is.
but
He's
But
great.
I'm telling you,
Look, you think Mac Jones is going to be MVP
I
somehow?
do.
Rookie of the year.
There hasn't been
I-
an MVP rookie in 50-plus years.
I do.
60-plus years. I'm sorry.
I think Mac Jones has a shot to be MVP this year.
No, he does not.
He's on the list.
No. He's on the list.
Everybody's on the list.
Do you realize who is in this league?
I know what I'm saying here. I get it.
God,
His
I
chan-
cold take.
His
And I
chances of
understand.
Rookie of the year are bumped up.
Oh yeah, they're
That-
tremendously.
He's
Yeah.
2 now.
He's like, I would definitely
He might be
say top
3
five.
behind who's the Parsons kid from Dallas, Michael Parsons. He might be 3 behind him, but I like the Patriots minus 2.5. I like Mac Jones. Here's what I'm looking at: the New England Patriots, Bill Belichick,
Who couldn't figure it out last year?
the golden child that fell to him in the draft. The storyline writes itself, and it says that Mac Jones is going to be the next New England guy. I like Patriots minus 2.5, and if you throw $15 on Mac Jones to be MVP right now, you're going to make like $3,000.
He's not. Just give me the $15. You're just pissing it away.
I'll give you the $15 right now, but if Mac Jones wins MVP, you have to give me $4,000.
Yikes! I'll bet because he ain't gonna happen.
All right, I'm in.
Shake on it.
I love taking your money.
Shake on
I
it.
love taking.
You've
your
already wasted on golf clubs you don't even know how to use.
First of all, that's an investment.
So is this. I'm turning $15 into $4,000 in a matter of 18 weeks.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
You're gonna sit here and shit though if Mac Jones is MVP.
I would have.
No, I'm not.
At the end of the year, when it's Rodgers, Mahomes, Allen, and Mac Jones are the
The
top
Patriots
4.
didn't have a very high the difficulty in their schedule wasn't very high either. So
No, yeah, they're
they
like
got a pretty
31st.
decent schedule. Yeah, they
He
got a
can
pretty
look.
decent
He
schedule.
can
this year.
look like a champion, playing nobodies.
Nope.
I'm telling you, come week 15 or 16, we're gonna
Hey.
look at this.
Bury me if it.
And they
I
have a
will.
bunch of weapons. Look at
Bury
they
me.
have the 2 probably in the top 10 tight ends. They have 2 of them, and Jonnu Smith. And
That's
Hunter.
it. Who are the wide receivers?
Hey,
Who's the running back?
Nikhil Harry. Actually, I don't know
Camille Harry. Really?
They have some good running backs.
Aguilar. Really?
Hey man,
Dude.
Who's the running back?
who the fuck was Wes Welker for the longest time?
There you go.
Yeah, he's something because of Tom Brady. Yeah. These guys aren't going to be nothing.
Tom Brady, a
Who the fuck
New
was
England
Tom Brady?
Patriots led by Bill Belichick quarterback. Who is Mac Jones? A New England Patriots
Oh my gosh.
led by Bill
led by
Belichick.
a 70-year-old Bill Belichick.
Dude, a lot of people are the 4 people that listen to this are doing the same exact thing Kyle Crown's doing right now.
No. Yeah, because we're realists.
And that's why you guys are going to sit there and say Aaron Rodgers is the best and Patrick Mahomes is the best. And you're never going to go out on a limb and say that Mac Jones has a shot to impress people this year and be in the running by week 15.
They're
16.
running prime Patriots offense when they had the killer in Aaron Jones and Gronk.
Look,
Double tight end.
Josh Allen's winning MVP, so I ain't worried about fucking Mac Jones.
I hope Josh Allen does win MVP. I am a Josh Allen fan, and I think he will win MVP. I'm just telling you, if you put $15 on Mac Jones, you can turn it into $3,000 and be shocked by week 15.
Nope.
All right.
You're not taking my money. Fuck you, FanDuel.
Oh, we're done now?
Fuck you, FanDuel.
Patriots -2.5. Crown them.
Kick rocks. Next game we got Browns at Chiefs. What do you want to do? Take a shot of fucking tequila at 11 a.m.?
Hey man, we've been drinking fucking vodka.
Bro, you know the
Officially
I know. I took a snap of the Bloody Mary. He's like, bro, it's 11 in the morning.
Do you know the last time I had a shot of tequila?
You're gonna black out.
Do you know the last time I had a shot of tequila before fucking noon? Never.
I don't ever drink this early, so
Y'all are welcome. I was an hour late.
yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be 10 a.m. and we'd be having this shot of fucking tequila.
It's not that bad,
No, it's actually very smooth.
right?
Uncalled for.
He's a big baby. If it was colder, it'd have been a little bit better.
I'm gonna
But I
vomit.
keep it in there.
I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna puke all over you. I ain't gonna fucking vomit. I ain't no
ASMR.
bitch.
My
I mean, I am a little bit of a bitch when it comes to drinking nowadays.
if it was colder, it'd have been better. But if you don't drink tequila, you ain't gonna like it. So I always whenever
black out when I have tequila, man.
whenever people haven't had Terramana before, I always say if you've ever had Patron, it's a lot smoother than that because Patron always has like that weird bite afterwards.
Yeah, that bite is bad.
But Terramana definitely is a lot smoother.
I'm gonna drink some water.
Good call. Haven't had any water today.
Yeah, but gotta hydrate, man. Anyway,
Drink more
back
water.
to our sports. We got Browns at Chiefs. Over unders at 52 and a half. Cleveland is Cleveland. They're actually not bad. Kansas City is 1-9-1 against the spread. Ooh. 5-0 week 1 though. So
In KC's defense, their spread is like 20 points.
yeah. Well, I mean KC's been pretty good since they got that whatever his name that quarterback is. I forget his name.
Whatever his name is. The guy who's going to come in second place for MVP this year to Mac Jones.
He'll come in second to Josh
Bruh.
Allen.
This is going to be a thing all year now.
Oh yeah.
Josh Allen. Anyway,
Is this the highest over-under? Titans, Cardinals, or 52?
What was over? Under
52 and a half.
Yeah, this is the highest
Yeah.
over-under.
52 was
because the Chiefs can
52 was
score
the
and their
highest,
defense is, not great, but they can put up points.
You don't need a defense when you put 50 points up.
Right, I get it. So I would like to just say the Chiefs are going to win this game by a touchdown, right? Because they probably are.
What are the chances?
But I also want to hit the over because it's probably going to hit.
Never mind.
The Browns' defense is not bad. I'm going to go Chiefs. I'm just going to hit the over here. I mean, I guess I'm just going to hit the over. Chiefs going to win the game. I kind of want to take the Chiefs. You know what? Just hit the over. Over 52 and a half.
Yeah, I like the over here too. Cleveland, as far as the over is concerned, is 5-2. Kansas City over is 5-0. So the over trends to hit here.
Kansas City hits the over frequently.
This is
not
going
every
to be
game,
a
but frequently.
high-scoring game. Look for Baker Mayfield to come out and say, "Hey, Kansas City,
I'm
hey,
for real."
Hey, we got the Guardians looking over our shoulder."
Gosh damn it.
The Guardians.
If you don't get that, go watch the MLB.
They-
Gosh damn it.
Big baseball guy. I knew that.
Yeah, you knew
I
that?
knew that before you even finished the sentence. Big baseball guy.
As soon as you said guard, I was like, ooh, I know what he's talking about.
As soon as you said we got, I said,
got.
yep, knew it. Knew it. I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to clean sweep it here over 52.5. I think Chiefs obviously has a high-powered offense. They can fucking score touchdowns from any position.
No matter how good the Browns defense is.
Yeah, no matter how good the Browns defense is. But I mean, I like the Browns. They're a good underdog. I think they're going to keep making the playoffs. So I mean, this is playoff contention right here. This is a playoff game right here.
This will.
So,
week 16, 17, they're going to be talking about week 1. Oh,
yeah.
Should have beat the Browns.
So, I definitely think that that 52.5 is going to definitely look good. I think both teams can definitely put up over 25 points. So
we hope so.
Yeah.
We'd love to see a game right off the bat, fucking 45-43. That'd be awesome.
Tyreek Hill, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Patrick Mahomes throws for 400 yards. He'll score you 200 points in fantasy, just on yards alone.
Let's go! Guess what I'm drafting number 1.
I hope I'm number 1 because I want Patrick Mahomes.
Whoever gets number 1 is drafting Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
I get it.
I think it's going to go quarterbacks in round 1, running backs in round 2, quarterbacks in round 3, and then kickers in round 4. Because I don't think there's that big of a fall off in kickers.
I'm gonna go kicker round 1.
I don't think you won't go kicker round 1.
Bet. What's my team name?
Didn't you just say you're gonna win?
What's my team name?
Cuckoo, 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 Crown.
Cuckoo for coo.
Oh.
Young Ho Coo.
Did you go kicker name too?
Living on a Prater.
Living on a Prater, that's right. I went head degenerate. I need to change it.
Yeah, you need to change your shit, man. You need to get
It's a kicker heavy league. You gotta give us a kicker name.
I got it. I'll get there. Maybe I'll think about it on our 3rd or 4th beer.
It could be I'm gay. ... Matt Gay.
Queer.
For gay. Gay for FFL. Gay for MVP.
There you go.
I don't hate that.
Don't be stupid and say good as gold, though. That's stupid.
Maybe I'll just put AU.
There you go.
Smart joke, you see.
Science.
Where we at? Broncos. How did I get a Broncos game?
You're the one that put it in there, bud. You
damn
put
it.
your name next to it. I thought you did it on purpose.
I did not.
But you did not give me the Cowboys game, so maybe I guess.
That's why I didn't do it on purpose. I would have given you the Cowboys game. Fuck me. Broncos minus 2.5 at
game.
Giants.
He did that on purpose.
I might have done that one on purpose.
Yeah.
That's a Sunday night football game.
Yeah.
It was this opening, who cares?
Mine was a big game too, but
This one doesn't matter.
I'm not as big as a Cowboys fan as Nate is a Bears fan.
Broncos minus 2.5 at Giants. The over-under's at 42.5. I think that's high for these two teams. Teddy Bridgewater was named your starting quarterback over Drew Yeezy Lock. Denver is 1-5 straight up, 4-1 against the spread. New York Giants are 2-4 against the spread, and the under is hit 7 times in a row for the New York Giants. I think that is a high 42.5. I would love to go under here, but I think this is a winnable game for the Broncos at minus 2.5. The Giants don't impress me much.
That don't impress me much.
Broncos minus 2.5. Either one of you degenerates can go. Negative Nate.
Pass.
Pass? All right. So we'll come back to Nate. All right, so I'm going to go Giants here, actually.
I think he passed because he wanted to go Giants, and he didn't want me to double down on the negative Nate.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Giants here. Fuck your Broncos. They can't figure out what they're doing behind the center there.
Agreed.
So, granted, the Giants don't really have much, but they do have weapons. So
No, wrong person.
I'm definitely going to go
I already know.
Giants plus 2.5. Give me the points, baby.
You chicken fuck.
Give me that points, baby.
Shit.
Can I actually? I'll change it. I'll go plus 3 if you want me to.
Plus 3. You want more points?
All right.
I was going to go under.
All right.
That's
Giants minus 3.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck your Broncos. Do it right now.
Minus
Alternate.
Wow.
Let's go. Alternate spread here.
Wow.
Bet.
Okay.
I'm going under.
That's
I'm
a
going to
good
pick the
bet,
safe
man.
bet here.
Ooh.
I think they're both pretty shitty, so
If this wasn't a winnable game for Denver, I probably would have went under. This is my fandom speaking up here.
yeah.
Mikey's Morning Coffee, I might go under.
It could definitely go either way.
When my reputation's on the line at Mikey's Morning Coffee in front of people,
Yeah.
I might go under. But here I'm playing my fandom, and I'm going Broncos minus 2.5
That's fair.
because it's my podcast. You know.
That's facts.
Fandom. Oh, man, I got next game.
Straight
No,
edge?
I don't.
Yeah, crown
Oh,
them. Packers
Packers
minus
Says
4.5.
crown them.
My bad, dog. All right, I thought the Bears game was next. That's because Bears is big as fuck on the screens. I thought that's where we were.
I'm blind. I'm not looking at my phone.
That's why I looked back at you to see if you were reading the screen, so I can make your games big too.
I thought for sure it was at Nate the Bears game. All right, next game we got Packers at Saints.
Already.
Packers are -4.5. The over/under's at 50. Green Bay is 4-1 on the over and 2-5 against the spread. Not good. I don't even really care about the Saints numbers right now because they have a whole new fucking scheme because you got Winston back there.
You got J-Mo 30 for 30.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
He's got new eyes.
It's not Breeze. It's a whole different kind of offensive scheme here. You can't just...
That was it?
Yeah.
That was it?
That was it.
No Michael Thomas for the first however many weeks because he's a fucking idiot.
I think John went too early when he picked up Michael Thomas.
Oh, yeah, he did.
But that's a good pickup.
It is a good pickup.
It's a good pickup.
It's a good late pickup, but he
wasn't
went
making
too
it back because I was definitely taking
Oh,
him,
yeah.
but-
I would have got him 7th.
Yeah, I think
7th.
John went too early, but it's a get pickup.
Running PPR, that's a good guy because all he does is run slants. So
Yeah.
lots of catches.
I'm not convinced. Like, the Saints are good. I'm not convinced on Winston yet, so I'm definitely going to take the Packers -4.5. I'd like to take them a little more. I just don't know how the Saints is going to be. Everyone's got a whole different feel down in New Orleans because of no Breeze.
This game isn't in New Orleans, by the way. It's in Jacksonville.
Right. Yeah,
Right.
They're not in New Orleans right now because of everything.
Yeah, because the hurricane. I get it. So
Hurricane Ada.
either way, I'm still going to go Packers. You got the reigning MVP, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones.
And he's got a sweet man bun going on right now.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
I do love that NFL is so petty that they're not like, all right, we'll just play at the Packers Stadium. Who gives a fuck? No, we're going to go out and find another stadium fucking this much farther away so the Packers have to travel that much farther. Like, I love how petty shit like that gets.
They're
Instead
ridiculous.
of just being like, all right, Packers get another home game.
Right.
I don't think so. And I've said this before on the podcast. I don't think home field advantage matters anywhere except baseball, because it's outside of crowd, outside of crowd noise. I don't think home field advantage matters anywhere but baseball, because baseball is the only sport that has minimum parameters as far as how far back the wall can be, how high the wall can be, how wide the foul area can be, a la Oakland Athletics. Everything changes.
I would disagree with that a little bit. So, like New Orleans, they always play in a dome. So they anytime Drew Brees played anywhere outside of like New Orleans, they say, "Oh, he only plays in a dome." So his playing in weather is different.
I'll agree with you that the dome matters.
Yeah,
baseball has domes too, but I'll agree with you that the domes matter.
Yeah,
as outside of controlling the weather.
Yeah,
baseball is the most home field advantage sport there is.
Right, because of the wall, you were saying. Okay, yeah. So minus the
walls,
crowd, minus the weather.
High walls, small walls, deep walls, short porches, wide foul territories, dugouts closer, far.
I got you.
Shitty bullpens.
The field itself.
Yeah, the field itself, home field, and outside. I mean, again, there are turf baseball fields, but football has turf and grass, or AstroTurf and grass, or whatever.
Could you try not dropping your tree trunk on the ground and set the dogs off? Thanks.
Sorry, man. I was fixing my feet.
So I just don't see. And if they're playing if they're not playing in a dome in Jacksonville, I don't know. Outside of just making Green Bay travel 3 more hours farther.
Pew 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 pew.
Maybe Julie came back. Outside of making Green Bay travel 3 hours farther, I don't know why you couldn't just play in Green Bay.
Right.
Like shit like that doesn't make sense to me when it's a 120-yard field, 50 yards wide, 40 yards wide, like
52, I think.
52 and a half, 54 yards wide. Like, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Same. I already gave you my number. I said Packers, man. It's 10-8.
I'm taking Packers minus 4.5. Sorry, Nate, I didn't mean to jump in there.
No, you're fine.
I'm taking Packers minus 4.5. I love that the Packers are 2-5 against the spread versus New Orleans, because that's a Drew Brees-led New Orleans team, so you can take that number and throw it right out. Packers are 7-1 against the spread in September, though. So Packers come out hot. They say, we got to make the playoffs, and these games fucking matter right now. Rodgers, Adams, Jones. W.
Tunyon.
Oh,
MVS.
Gags is gonna decapitate me for not saying Tunyon.
MVS good for
Big
3
fan.
catches on the year.
Yeah, and a for sure dropped touchdown.
Wide open.
Wide open.
Nobody around him. Drop. I think I think Aaron Rodgers is going to throw the whole season. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go just because.
You just wish because you're a Bears fan.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't care. So I'm gonna root for Aaron Rodgers regardless, even though he is a Packers fan, just like I would root for Tom Brady, just regardless. They're the two best quarterbacks in the league right now. You can't.
They're what's
not
left
hate
of a generation, I guess.
Yes, you can't not like them. You can hate them as much as you want, but you want to see the success.
Yeah.
So, but no, I just think it would be funny that they cause all that trouble with him and fucking him over and not putting him on the mat and cover and this, that, and the other. And
the MVP Madden cover.
yeah, let me put the other 2 guys that weren't even selected for MVP. No, but I'm gonna follow suit here. I'm gonna go Packers 4.5. Their defense looked a little bit better last year. Hopefully King doesn't get smoked left and right all over the place all season, but their defense looked a little bit better last year. And then, of course, Aaron Rodgers has weapons on offense. So
And a chip on
Devontae, yeah, and Devontae Adams is just going to fucking route the fuck out of whoever they got in front of him. So
Untouchable.
Yeah, untouchable.
Take the next game, Nate. It's yours, baby. Sunday Night Football.
Sunday. Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum. It's Monday Night Football.
I'm going to be a
This
realist.
is Sunday Night
Andy Dalton is not mobile, and Aaron Donald's probably going to throw our fucking offensive line all over the place. So, and Leonard Floyd is another revenge game for him. So,
Never heard of him.
yeah, well, he looked fucking good last year. He had like 7 sacks.
Yeah.
Fuck me. It's like, where the hell was that last year? Or the year before? I see that you went Bears 7. I appreciate that. I don't know. We were talking about how good Matt Stafford is, and now that he's on a
Better
team that
team.
has a really good defense and
weapons.
has weapons for him on offense, I'm gonna have to go Bears or Rams -7.
I was gonna say, that was totally contradictory to what you're about to go.
Yeah, Rams -7. Andy Dalton. I mean, even though it's preseason and it's week 1, he didn't put up a lot of points. I'm already predicting after this game, Bears lose. They're going to be like, oh, we got a third death and field already. But I'm just going to wait it out, and I'm going to go Rams. I'm going to go Rams -7 here. I do like the Rams, though.
Right. So
Really.
this is one of 3 games that the spread is at a touchdown or more, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the Bears are a mediocre team, and until they get established with that starting quarterback, there will always be a mediocre team. I did make the preseason bet of them having over 8 wins. It was like a odds boost or something like that, like months ago. I did put in on that.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, I know.
They're like 5th in like the hardest season.
Yeah, I know. But I threw in on it. It was an odds boost. I didn't care. Anyway, with that being said, the Rams are a better team. I'm going to go Rams
For sure.
-7. I just don't think the Bears have it in them to win this first week. They still are trying to figure out what they're doing behind center there. I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, I'm going to disagree with both of you, and I'm going to go Bears +7. It's hard not to take a touchdown. Matthew Stafford's in a new scheme, a new regime, a new team.
But he's still Stafford.
I understand he's still Stafford,
He's
but he's
good.
had his back broke 6 times. His shoulder has been dislocated 100 times.
He's a
He's
slinger.
old. I get it. He's a slinger. But Khalil Mack's coming for that ass.
That ass.
Khalil Mack's going to get triple teamed, and there's nobody else that can provide pressure. on the
Nobody.
defensive front.
Yeah.
Khalil Mack's still coming for that ass.
Khalil Mack gets held from the back, has somebody literally pulling him by the back of his jersey, and he's getting blocked in the front, and nobody's calling flags. All last year, he was getting fucked, and nobody was giving him flags last
Same
year.
thing happens with Aaron Donald, too.
Getting fucked. I watched him. He was getting blocked in the back, and he was literally in between 2 400-pound men, and they were not calling a blocking in the back or a holding call all season.
Now, the numbers don't back up what I'm saying. Chicago's 3-6 against the spread, and LA is 5-1 against spread week 1.
But you can throw those numbers out because of Matt Stafford and
New quarterback.
That makes the team.
Both
better.
teams have new quarterbacks.
On paper, it makes the team better. I mean, you could put whoever you want behind. You can put any B-rated quarterback in Chicago, and the numbers are still the numbers because they've always had
beers.
If this was last year and they still had what's his fucking name?
Mitch?
No, the Rams.
Goff.
I would probably pick the Bears. But Matt Stafford is way better.
Do you even golf, man? Stafford
is way better than Goff. Who was I talking with? I was talking to somebody. I think it was my brother.
Which one?
One of them. I think AJ. If Matt Stafford was on the Rams the year they made it to the Super Bowl, they would have won.
Oh, 100%. Firmly believe that.
So it's kind of hard to pick against that. So
they haven't lost anybody besides Cooks since that Super Bowl run.
And Cook went night after his first catch. So
maybe a few other pieces, but like offensively weapons, they still have.
Yeah, they still got good.
I mean, they don't have Gurley.
Cooper Kupp and
they're trying to figure out the running back game, but I don't know. I think
they'll be all right without it.
They'll
be fine.
I couldn't find numbers to back this up, and Nate might be able to help me here, but I'm pretty sure the Bears come out hot usually.
Yeah.
3-0 in the first 3 weeks.
That's probably true. Yeah, the past few years they've started off pretty good, and then they start to fall off. I mean, I just feel like
you probably got to put a year.
I don't know. I just also feel like the Bears are trying to figure out what to do. Like they paid Andy Dalton in the offseason, and then they drafted Fields, so they don't know what they want to do.
Fields fell to them. That's not fair. They didn't think they were going to get Fields.
Yeah, definitely. I said that to somebody, and we said that whenever he first initially got picked up. That was definitely not supposed to happen. I don't know what the fuck they were planning on getting if Fields didn't fall, but they had already promised Dalton the starting spot, so now they're kind of backtracking and just waiting to see what the fuck happens.
Also, the Rams don't have a chance to fucking lose in that division they're in anyway. Not the mediocre teams. That whole division is pretty fucking stacked.
2020, the Bears led off against the Giants. They won 17-3.
13.
17-13.
You get it.
Volleyball numbers 7-3.
They led off against the Packers and lost 10-3. But that was a game they should have won. I remember watching that. They had a couple end zone drops. They should have won that game. They came out hot and they held the Packers to 10 points. I mean, you know that's a good fucking game.
That is a different defensive coordinator though. If we still had Fangio,
there you go.
It would have been different. Because when fucking why can't I think of his name now?
Packers beat him 24-3.
The fucking ex-Colts head coach.
Again in 2018, they started Frank Wright.
No, other one. He's the defensive coordinator or he retired now, so I don't even know who. Yeah,
Tony Dungy.
No, not Dungy for the Bears.
You said Colts.
You said Colts.
Yes, the ex-Colts head coach that was the defensive coordinator last year for the Bears.
Don't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't think either.
He's not that important, apparently.
In 2018, the Packers beat the Bears 23-24. Again, a winnable game for the Bears. They come out hot, man.
I don't know. Well,
that's a different. Yeah, it's just a different. That's a different defensive coordinator too. So I can't.
Trash.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea who Sean Desai is. If that's even how you correctly say that. The year before.
Trash. That's what I think of it. Moving on.
What the fuck?
Moving on. Well,
Chuck Pagano.
There it is.
It's at the bottom.
Chucky.
Once we lost Nick Fangio, we went from a top 5 defense to 30th. So it's just tough. And we lost Kyle Fuller too. And then they just released Desmond Trufant.
Yeah.
They fucking did his ass dirty. He left because his dad had passed away or something, so he was gone, and they released his ass. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know who our CB1 is or our CB2. So right now I have no fucking idea. So I'll be at home drinking away my sorrows unless they do something good. So.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Monday Night Football. All right, so Monday night, last game of Week 1. It's going to be the great Butchwood Ravens.
I don't know.
Ravens at Raiders. The Ravens are favored -4.5. The over-under is at 51. Baltimore is 7-1 against the spread. 4-1 on the over/under. Raiders, trash. Yeah. Anyway,
6-1 against the spread Monday Night Football.
6-1 against spread. They're not bad on Monday Night Football. I get that.
Turn the lights on. Stars come out.
4-1 against the spread on Week 1. I get that. The Raiders, they want to try.
Big time players show up in big time games.
Who's their wide receiver just over there in Oakland? Huh? Do we know? Fucking division are they in anyway?
Ruggs, Edwards, Brown.
I don't even know anybody you just said.
John Brown.
Listen, that was the
Henry
last.
Ruggs.
He was good
Ryan
for a minute.
Edwards and John Brown.
With his 4.240.
John Brown? Are you talking
Yeah.
about John
Darren
Brown?
Waller.
John Brown from 1950s?
Yeah, Darren Waller. That's all they got over there.
Yeah, they're tight end. That's all they got.
Josh Jacobs.
Anyway,
Kenyon Drake.
Lamar's going to bounce.
name?
I think Lamar's going to bounce back this year. Everyone's trying to figure out his game last year.
Bounce back.
I mean, everyone kind of figured out his situation last year.
Still scored.
Yeah, I know. But he wasn't as dominant as he was the year before. The Ravens are going to win this game. I'm going to go Ravens -4.5. I don't have faith in John Gruden and his fucking team that they can't figure out what the hell they're doing over there. Tell your mom Oakland sucks.
I don't think this game's even going to finish because I think Allegiant Stadium is going to riot once they figure they're still not ready for fans. I was there a couple weeks ago. They're not ready. This game is going to get shut down at halftime because the lights are going to go off, the ATM machines aren't going to work, the credit card machines aren't going to work. No one's going to be able to buy a beer, and the fans are going to riot. Or the out-of-towners that are there visiting, the tourists are going to riot.
That sounds about right.
Ravens -4.5.
I'm going to follow suit there. I wanted to take the under, but it's kind of hard to tell because the Raiders' defense isn't that great, so I'll stick with the Ravens 4.5.
And that was Week 1. So here's what we're going to do. Odds Shark. It's hard to say Odds Shark. They predict every game. So just for instance, they think the Raiders are going to win 27-17. And the under is going to hit. So I think we're going to play. Do you want to play the spread? Yeah, let's play them against the spread because we don't bet over-under that much. Unless we all bet over-under. So, what game do we all go over-under?
I don't think any of us went.
Browns, Chiefs, we all went over. So we'll play
Oh.
over-under with them on that game.
Okay.
That makes sense. If we all go spread. If it's mixed, we go spread. If we all go the only time we go over-under against Oddshark is when we all go over and or under. So we'll play against them. We'll track their computer, whoever is doing that, their projections. We'll track their projections, and we'll see Mikey, Nate, Crown, and Odds Shark projections, and we'll see who's winning by the end of the year. Next week, we're going to be off. So in 2 weeks, we're going to talk World Series odds. We're going to add some baseball back in. We're going to recap Week 1. We're going to talk about Week 2. Well, wait. Yeah. In 3 weeks, we'll recap Week 1 and talk about Week 2, and we'll have the World Series odds coming out. Hockey's in 38 days. We might break down the season. I might just let Nate and Crown do that, or I guess Crown, since Nate's a big hockey guy. I might protest the season, boys. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not happy about United Center's new COVID laws. Just not happy about it.
Neither am I.
Fowler's Foley's.
Hey, man. How does Angel Hernandez have a job, man?
I don't know how Angel Hernandez has a job. It's fucking.
It's because if they fire
It'll be
him,
Mikey's
he's going to be
Foley's
he's
today.
going to sue them for everything they own.
I'm not kidding. He has had lawsuits against the MLB before because they won't let him do enough playoff games, and he says it's a racial thing. But he's so fucking bad at his job. I'm a firm believer in you shouldn't know an umpire's name outside of walking up to him, shaking his hand. As a coach, I write down the umpire's name.
Yep.
And I literally look at my book every time before I say, "Hey Chuck, hey Johnny," just to create a relationship with them. But you shouldn't know his name because you shouldn't even know he's there. He should be doing such a decent job. And Angel fucking Hernandez calls timeout. I forget. Rognid Odor. Who was the Yankees player? Rognid.
Odor?
Is it Odor?
I have to go back and look.
Rognid is his first name for sure. He calls timeout in the middle of an at bat. Angel Hernandez grants it, and the fucking pitcher's leg is at his tits already. Like, you can't call timeout once the pitcher starts his motion.
Right.
Now, if you play it in slow motion, it's fucking bad. It looks terrible. The leg is, I'm not kidding, the leg is already committed towards home.
Yeah.
Like, the arm is going backwards to create velocity. And Angel Hernandez goes, yep, he called time. You don't have to grant time as an umpire. So, the Rognid called time. Angel Hernandez is like, yeah, fuck it, I'll give him time. And he walks out. Rognid hits a 3-run home run. Because you got to swing. Because you don't really know. Because everything happens so quickly. You don't really know that the umpire is going to grant you time. So you got to swing. So, and he was fucking swinging anyway. It was an 0-2 count. He swung at 4 pitches. Fucking out of his shoes, too. Like, he's going, I'm opening this game up. Hits a home run. He gets to second before Angel Hernandez is like, oh, yeah, by the way, I called timeout. So that 3-run home run doesn't count. So then the guy comes back. Boone comes out of the dugout. He's like, did you call time? And Aaron is like, yeah, I called time. It's like nothing really you can really do. So it's like, all right, Rognid, go back and fucking hit. Then he throws a high fastball, and in no fucking universe is this a strike. And Angel Hernandez goes, yep, strike 3. It was so bad, dude. I mean, again, you don't have to grant time. He called time so fucking late. In real time, you can tell it's late. But in slow motion, it's just like, how did you call time?
That's ridiculous.
How did you give him time? It's like if a quarterback was to literally call hike, do a 3-step drop, and then Shanahan's like, oh, timeout.
Right.
And the officials are like, oh, yeah, he called time.
Right.
And it's just like.
And it's a fucking 80-yard bomb or something.
Yeah. It's a live ball. Dude.
That'd be ridiculous.
It's absolutely fucking outrageous that Angel Hernandez still has a fucking job.
Trash. He's like one of the few umpires that everyone knows, too, because he's so fucking bad.
He's stupid. Hernandez and Joe West.
I have something that's
West,
pretty similar to that. Not that you guys wrestled in high school or anything, but I don't even know if he referees anymore, but anytime we'd go to a tournament or like a big dual meet or like anywhere, there was this guy who was known to like always call stalling. And when you get called for stalling after the first call is usually when it's a stalemate pretty much. So if nobody's doing anything, you get hit with the stalling, match restarts. If you get hit again, then you start losing point or giving up points. This guy would always call double stalling. Like that was his thing. Like he would have people made shirts with him making that hand signal all the time. Like he was known for calling that bullshit all the time. And it like usually there's a little bit of leeway, especially when it's like it's the good wrestlers. Like usually there's a little bit of a scramble and like there's some stuff that isn't going on for a little while. And you let it happen until it's like super obvious. The minute like they stop moving, stalling, like bro, like you shouldn't be known for those calls. Like let these guys wrestle. Let it happen. So so that's pretty similar. So I guess so to an extent, but that's. Yeah, fuck Angel Hernandez guy.
Yeah, if you eventually watch the video today, you'll like they play it in slow-mo. And before Rognid took his hand off the bat to call time, the pitcher already started his motion. So his leg's definitely at his tits already. Like it wasn't a leg lift because there was guys on base, so he was quick to the plate, but it's just like I mean, what are we doing here? How do you grant time? All right. Final thoughts.
Thanks for having me back on, guys. I know it's been a while.
It's been a month.
We're going to try to make this more of a, constant thing because,
we're not recording next week, so.
I won't be here I won't be here next week. The week after, I don't know. We'll figure that out. Probably have to be Friday because I got a wedding that Saturday. You're going to a concert that Saturday, too. Plus, it's his bachelor party.
Thanks.
Yeah, we won't be able to record Saturday. It's got to be Friday.
And then
we only recorded Saturday because we're drinking with Nate all day today.
And we're going to have to pass up the week after that, too, because of Wiseman's wedding. Lots
of stuff going on in September.
September's a busy month, man. And then 2 weeks after that, he's probably going to miss because it's going to be Julie's birthday. NFL Week 1. Pretty much gambling
We're gonna have
season.
to do like 4 weeks in a row.
We're pretty much going to be every
That's
other
gonna
week
be
for the
awful.
next fucking 2 months.
That's gonna be awful.
So here we go. Good thing you got Mikey's morning coffee.
Yep.
Thanks for having me on. Let's go foosball. I like gambling again. I'm trying to make some money.
Always drink your water. DraftKings just popped up. There's a hammer the over last shot right now. Hammer the over on the Georgia versus Clemson. The total is at 0 points. So if they score any points, you're gonna win some money.
1 point. That's funny.
If they score 1 point, you're gonna win some money. So that's a pretty easy bet to take right now.
It's a lock because someone's got to win,
Yeah,
right?
that's definite lock on the over.
Be a 0-0 tie.
That would be.
Do they have tie in high school?
just
I mean, college.
bonkers.
Sorry. I don't know if they have ties in college. Also, it is a
Somebody
starting
would
weekend.
have to score. There's no fucking way.
No, there's no way it's going to be 0-0.
it's-
But yeah,
someone's
they
gonna
do
score.
what, 2 overtimes with 20
With
yard
college
line or
rules
something like
is weird compared to
Yeah.
the NFL. They do from like the 20 in, I think,
Yeah.
and they both get a shot. They both get 4 downs apiece. So
that. And they
somebody's
get,
gonna
like,
kick a
kick a field goal,
at
yeah.
least.
I think it's like 3. I think it has to be. I don't know. I'm not a college guy. But
I don't know how
Like
it
4
goes.
downs almost?
Yeah,
I
they
think
get.
it has to be a touchdown.
Oh. Oh, no, yeah, I think you're right.
If
Yeah.
you're starting at the 20 yard line, just kick a fucking field goal
Yeah.
to start with and win. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if the home team didn't score.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Right.
down 1, I'm kicking a field goal, and if it's bad,
That's
I'm
easy.
spiking it, and I'm backing up 4 yards, and I'm kicking it. I think it has to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah,
college
I don't know
fan
the
at all,
exact
but-
NCAA rules. Yeah, so today's going to be a kind of a slight impromptu batch party for the guys that are going to miss it because they're going to go see Brooks and Dunn, which I don't blame you.
I got
That's
a wedding,
fine.
but I
And
still might be there at Marco's afterwards.
Yeah, so
Either way,
yeah,
it's fine.
Hopefully, I'm
We're
sure
going to be, I would assume we're going to be there all night. I honestly don't even have any
Look.
time frame set up for any of the shit that I have set up, so.
Also, I figured you'd be there all night because you
Yeah.
and your brothers will drink all fucking night.
Hey, man.
Gonna need another
Get
bottle
your
of
nip
tequila.
Hey, man, why are you looking at my nip, man?
I just looked over.
It was hanging out. It was hanging out.
Just staring at me.
I'll take my
What
shirt
I'm
off and make sure I'm
not
uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah. I'm assuming we're gonna be up all night, and if not me, then everybody else. So,
Right.
How did we go an hour 20 again?
We broke
the
down-
ranting.
We broke down
You
every
called him an
football game.
idiot like 10 times.
Well, he's an idiot.
Well,
Yeah.
you fucking.
He's our idiot with his nip out.
Wait, we talking about me? We talking about
Yeah.
Angel Hernandez?
You.
Concussed crown. Negative Nate concussed crown.
It's a lot
That's the
of
only reason for his takes is concussed all the time.
Because you guys
like
love
garbage
him.
pail kids
Take-
over
yeah.
here.
Jesus
Yeah. So I'm ready to have some fun. Marco texted me earlier to let me know when we planned on going
Christ. Mikey
over
needs
there.
some food. We're gonna
Yeah.
finish up and leave here soon.
Yep. We're gonna go hit up Region
I
Ale.
think I have a car.
If you're in the area, it's a good spot. I've been there once. They got all kinds of fucking beer. It's a tap room and a restaurant.
I've never
So
been.
it's got pretty good food.
I was there when it was El
Cherville?
Salto or whatever the next.
Oh
one
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah.
That is El Salto still.
No, it
There's
was.
two of
I
them.
know what you're talking about. The El Salto was something else.
Okay.
Region L's always been there,
Yeah.
but Region L's got like hundreds of different beers to try.
Region
so
Ale, Region Degenerates. We should have just recorded there this morning.
that we should
Should
have.
have recorded live.
Damn.
And then damn, it looks like it's gonna rain.
Yeah, I'm
Nah,
not. I
sun's
don't know
coming
what
out.
to wear today. I'm gonna throw jorts on.
I might have to play our little yard games in my bare feet because I ain't getting these shoes wet.
That's why I'm wearing the red ones.
Those
so
shoes
the-
are trash,
the dirt
man.
Just comes right off of them.
Don't you disrespect the breads?
Mikey's
Trash
Morning
chicken.
Coffee live from Bridges this Thursday at 4:30. I hope to see anybody listening there that can make it. I understand it's a longer drive than the show actually is, and if you don't come, that's fine. But I'm going to stay there until at least halftime of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game. I refuse to call it the Dallas Cowboys game. I will be there until at least halftime drinking. The menus came in today.
Fucking
I'm going to drop
hater.
menus off at Bridges, so they might put these out on Sunday this week. If you go Sunday, you'll see Mikey's Morning Coffee. You'll see OTSN's logo. And Mikey's Morning Coffee is proud to be in partnership with Pro Elite Window Cleaning, official sponsor of Mikey's Morning Coffee. That's huge.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Oh, yeah.
All right, with that being said, we have been Region Degenerates, and we
We are out.
You stupid.